Okay, natural bug mosquito repellent, and also never buy a lighter again. I want you to check this out. Okay, hey, you going camping or hiking or backpacking, biking? Hey, if you've been here before, you know, spent a lot of years in Alaska, mosquitoes, bugs, eaten alive. And since I've been down here in California, I'm getting eaten again. So I want to give you some tips that could really save you, and actually could have saved my life almost one time in Alaska. So I'm going to tell you about that, and also never buy a lighter again. And I'm going to show you, you might only have to have one lighter for a few years. I'm going to show you why. So we'll get into the mosquito trick here. And, you know, I'm serious about this. You guys, I'm not just showing you something I looked up on the internet. I've been doing this for years. Alaska, man, that's where it's the worst. And the only place that they're worse is like Siberia. But anyway, I'm going to tell you what I do when I'm out on the bike and camping out and stuff, just to stay sane. And then I'll tell you a quick story about how it could have saved my life. Now, just watch the video. I'll put it in the description of how I was riding with some people that were drinking. I didn't know it. And but the mosquitoes were so bad outside, I was kind of like debating on, should I get dropped off or just stay in the car? It was that bad. So, okay, I think the best thing I've ever used, if I'm going to put it on my skin, is the vanilla witch hazel combination. Look it up. See, that's my writing on there. Sorry. I'll put it in the description. Vanilla witch hazel mix. And I just do half and half, you know. And that really works. It really works great. That's probably the best thing I've ever used. Now, something you can use if you don't have anything with you, and it does work. You just have to really work it, and that's pine needles. If you have pine needles around, crush them up and really crush them up. And if you have any sort of water or anything you can mix in there, just to get it into sort of a liquid form, put that on your skin, man, and it really works. Trust me, it really works. And spruce needles, that's what I used in Alaska, but you could probably use any needle. I heard they vary a little bit, so check those two remedies out. The other thing is that you're camping with your family, you guys don't have anything, but you drink coffee and you have coffee grounds. Get those coffee grounds, and you got a fire going, and if they're dried out a little bit, it's better, but if not, spread some in the fire and get those burning. Coffee grounds are one of the best things. Hey, be sure to like and subscribe so you can follow me with all these hacks and all these tips I'm going to show you along the way. Grounds in there, and other last one in there is sage. Burning sage. Stand in the smoke a little, you know, get it on you on your clothes, and they will stay away. But the best one, again, vanilla witch hazel. Now, all right, lighters. How many lighters do you buy a year? Well, it depends on what you do with lighters, but I go through a lot of lighters. And matches, you know, I used to go through a lot of matches. But both of those things, you should always have matches, waterproof matches, or in a waterproof case with wooden matches. Always have that with you, especially if you're an outdoors person. But I found something, and I didn't believe in it the first time, and I sort of had to, you know, rethink this and try it out. So what I started using was this SciELO. Now, there are a few companies that make these. These are electrodes. It's like a taser, right? So you got the electrodes. Now you have to charge them, but you know, I charge stuff all the time. I put one of these on my solar charger, and it just charged it right up. It doesn't take a lot of power to charge it. Now, I have two here because I wanted to show you that kind of funky color, but this is a nice little wood, you know, fake wood color. I haven't bought a pack of lighters in over a year and a half. Almost 2 years now. I've used the same two lighters that have been in here, and these things, hey, this is eco-friendly stuff here, good for the planet, good for you, and in the long term, less lighters for the planet and things like that. That's going to help. So check out these little hacks. Definitely the lighter, definitely the witch hazel vanilla mix for mosquitoes, actually flies, bugs, anything, but mosquitoes were the main concern here. So try these out. I hope they work for you. I know they will if you just give them a shot. The lighter, it took me a while to get used to it. Hey, please like and subscribe, and we'll be going into the next kind of eco-friendly stuff, hacks for camping and biking and stuff like that real soon.